But you have to have the right people in the room or the right producer that can guide you through that and be honest enough and say, nah, bro, that sucks. Or they just order food and don't tell you. Welcome to episode 49 of the Dream Lab podcast. And so go ahead.
Okay.
That's how we're starting today.
Because this nigga buddy will order food and I be sitting there
Because I was just about to say, like, I need some background on that. I have no idea what that means.
It's an ongoing joke. Buddy will order food and I'll be sitting there like, when did you order chicken fried rice?
And
like,
DoorDash come and drop the food off.
But this is Buddy's.
It's usually, though, when he's like walking in, I'm pressing send.
But this is
It's usually like, all right, bro, I'm outside. It's like, dang, okay, cool. Let me open this door. While I'm
But let me give you
food.
Buddy's response. Oh man, I ain't my bad.
Because it's like,
Every freaking time.
Dang, it's
if you
honestly,
know I'm coming, nigga, order a $5 pizza and I'll pick it up.
If I can be honest, sometimes I'm like that. Like, I will order food and not tell nobody. Like, I had to learn, like, wait a minute. Like, you want to just... I want them to say no. That's my problem.
Oh, you want us to say no?
I'd rather
No, not y'all.
Oh,
Like,
we
no.
know your Christy, I'm taking
Y'all,
up the whole couch today.
y'all always twisting
don't
my
do
words.
my dog like that. Hold on.
So y'all twisting my words around
And
here.
you
This-
got the best Thai food over here. So when y'all be getting DoorDash, I'm like, we getting Thai food today. Because that Thai food be banging, dog.
Anyway, episode 49 of the Dream Lab podcast. It's your Captain Dre Perry. I am here with the co-pilot Rev Kev. He is here in the building.
I think I'm going to change my name. I don't even want that.
You don't even want that no
Just
more?
Coach Kev. Let's just do Coach Kev.
Coach Kev? You
Yeah.
sound like you coach soccer.
I just coach. I'll coach you through life. Coach Kev.
Coach
All right,
I like
Coach
Coach
Kev. All right. You know what? I like that breakdown.
Kev.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Kev. Yeah. Did that hurt? It sounded like it did.
I almost threw my nipple in my back.
I heard it in the headphones.
I heard.
Yeah.
Nigga, that sounded like Law and Order.
Dun, 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 dun.
When they switch to a new scene.
Sure.
Doom, doom.
I can't stand that show. It
I
just-
love that show, especially when you be
scares
at the
me.
hotel.
That's even worse.
That's
They
the
have
only-
an
that's the
episode
only
with a
thing I
hotel,
watch. That's the
somebody
only thing
dying,
I
I'm
watch.
like,
I
nigga.
remember the last time I even watched an episode.
Really? Law and Order. I'll rewatch the episode. Like if it come on, I'm like, I've seen this before. I'll just watch it again because it's all the same thing.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
And sexually heinous crimes are especially heinous, whatever they be
It's,
saying.
but it's that part that freaks me out. Like, do y'all have to say this every episode? We get it. Change the voice.
Sexual based offenses are extremely heinous. Like these are their stories.
Crazy
Last
word.
thing they need is, I saw it on Law and Order. That's the last thing they need. Like, they did it on Law and Order.
All right, we need to take that off the TV. So yeah, y'all, if you haven't guessed, Chrissy's not here. We have a special guest today, though.
Chrissy's
Kev, Chrissy's not here. Kev, are you going to introduce our special guest today?
Yeah, I can, buddy. I'm playing.
There it is.
Wow, never mind. I'll do it.
No, for real.
There it goes.
Well, like I said, Buddy Brown is here with us, y'all. He's an amazing producer, an amazing drummer. He has toured with a few big names. He is definitely creating his own path musically as an artist and a producer. So, yeah, we happy to have you. I'm definitely happy to have you because, nigga, I'm a fan.
Bro, I'm happy to be here. This is my first podcast ever, so I'm like,
Wow.
Really?
Ever,
People
ever.
be saying that to me. Like, people don't. Y'all got to start inviting people on your podcast.
yeah, for sure.
They ain't
Like,
talking about nothing on there.
All right, we moving
Yep,
on.
let's
But
move-
I'm actually like, I like what y'all got going on here. Like, I be
appreciate
watching the
it.
episode. I like what it is.
Oh,
I'm like,
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
bro.
when he told me like, you want to boom, I'm like, of course.
And I've been meaning to get you on like probably since like season 2.
Well, perfect timing though.
Yeah, everything
Perfect
works out,
timing,
and
yeah.
yeah, so I think we're gonna have a great conversation today.
Absolutely.
He doing what Chrissy
Every
do.
person that
Been
sits
around me.
on this couch, I'm like,
He's saying the
absolutely.
same thing as Kev. But yeah, we got 3 guys here who love music for sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
And so I just want to talk a little bit about music. So those of you, you musician, singer, or if you just a dreamer, like you can just kind of take the principles of these conversations. So you never know what we're going to talk about. But today I want to talk a little bit about music. I want to talk about some other things too. Actually, you know what? Let's break the ice.
Okay.
And before we even get into the music conversation, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Do y'all use dude wipes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, y'all can continue to stay here.
Very
All right.
much
Y'all
So-
need to wash y'all.
Very much so, for sure.
Listen,
Hygiene.
I'm trying to tell you,
Hygiene.
That's
there's
the
some in my
hygiene.
bag upstairs. I went to
Not
B-
low gene. Hygiene.
Very high.
I went to BJ's and got the 12 pack.
Snoop Dogg high.
I'm
Were,
to-
were y'all like always like that though? Like super like.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna sound very crazy. AG is the reason.
Okay.
Between him, when I first got the Triumph,
Wait,
he
who?
taught me. He sings that.
Oh, okay.
T-Mac.
Because I'm like, huh?
That's why. That's why I said.
Don't
it
leave
sound-
me out. Thanks.
He's one of the OGs at Triumph, but
Got you.
he got me into wearing oils and stuff. And not that I ever stunk. I just always loved how AG
'Cause that would
smelled.
be
so I'm
awkward.
like, bro, like, what kind of cologne? And he's like, no, I'm going to get oils. And from there, I became more inquisitive about like male hygiene. Like I understand, like you got to shave under your arms if you don't like it hold
every
odor.
year you gotta get
But it wasn't.
And
until then.
that's the thing. Like you learn that from another man. Like another man has
Yeah.
got to teach you that type of stuff. Like
Yep.
my grandfather was on me about that at a young age
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't thinking about like you know when you get into like that preteen teenage.
Yep.
Like right before you get 13, like you know you gotta wear deodorant.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you gotta start probably at like 10, nigga.
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah.
And so I
Especially
think
if y'all feeding these kids all at McDonald's.
no, for real, that comes out of them pores. I was at
Moo.
church and I didn't have no deodorant on, and yeah, I was big musty. And my granddad pulled me to the bathroom, and
I thought you was talking about recently. I'm like, nigga, you sit down. Like, how did you get musty playing the piano? That was a mean phrase.
no, but you know when you a kid and your armpits just start sweating out of nowhere.
No, mine
So-
do it. Mine do it, and I hate it.
Yeah, my granddad pulled me to that bathroom. He said, "Don't you ever walk out the house again without deodorant." And from there, I made sure, like people, if you are around me, you usually be like, "Oh, Dre, you smell good." Like I try to make sure that I smell good, not for nobody else. It's just it's probably a trauma response.
No, mine
honestly, really.
Bruh.
You used to stink.
Bruh. No, I didn't used to stink. I just had so first, like you know how you said like you had your granddad, right?
Uh-huh.
My uncle was there for me. We lived in the same room for a minute. He lived with us for a
The
minute.
uncle I know,
Yeah, right.
nigga
now,
smooth
right
as
now.
hell.
Smooth.
cool. He actually, y'all look just.
For sure though, like we do. So he was always on that, like smelling. Okay, cool, boom, boom. So I was always mindful of it, but it's always that one instance that you just don't.
Yep.
And I had that in like it was like 11th grade. It was a band practice. We went to a college band, summer band camp or whatever like that, right? I put deodorant on, but I wasn't used to like the heat down there. And I had put on
outside.
like a gel deodorant on, right?
Oh,
that
no,
was even
yeah.
worse, bro.
That
Yeah.
was the day.
That's
it
that's
just-
that
it just
real
went all
deodorant?
bad, and I was like, never again. I got deodorant in my bag. Right
Were you
now.
embarrassed in front of people? Like
bro,
did people know you was musty?
No, but
But-
the reason
but in
why
your mind, you-
we could smell it, we didn't know who it was, and I had to do one of these real quick.
Yikes.
I was like, oh, it's me. I said, bro.
Yikes.
Ever since then,
That's embarrassing as
but
hell.
considering
When it's
was
you,
at-
when
considering
it's
was at
you,
band
nigga.
camp, though.
I mean, yeah, that's true at band camp because it wasn't like you was
Florida.
like on a date
Yo,
or.
you were really hot.
Florida.
Oh yeah, like he said, he wasn't used to that
100.
heat, and then you put on that gel
I never
deodorant.
used gel deodorant after that.
That
Never
nigga,
again.
that is
Well, do y'all? I ain't gonna lie. I use Secret. I don't use
no.
men deodorant.
So
Respectfully,
honestly-
I mean, Dove is cool too, but
before I started using, because I use one that's more for I have sensitive skin, so
Got
I forget Native. That's what I use.
Okay.
Okay.
But
is
before
it the one in the white bottle?
yes,
How you like it?
it works for me.
I'm gonna have to try it.
It works for
I,
me.
I like the packaging. That's probably weird, but
No,
I'm
it
very
works
big
for
on
me.
packaging.
So I think Elise had it first, or she introduced me to it. But I would use her deodorant, or I would start getting the same deodorant that she would get
Got
because I like the way it worked for me. I like the way I like to smell fresh. I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes
For sure.
men's deodorant they be trying to smell too manly, and you be like,
Aftershave.
nigga, you smell like a tree. Like I don't want to smell like a tree.
Yeah.
I don't.
I like an oak.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it be like that for sure.
But how y'all feel about beaters? Like I have,
like undershirts.
yeah, like today I don't have on one and I'm pissed. But I always feel like I have to have a
one.
beater on
Yeah.
under my shirts.
Yeah.
Especially because I know that I sweat. I can't stand like that sweat look through the clothes.
Oh yeah.
So I always try to put on some
I
type
don't
of beater
sweat
to
that
catch
much.
it.
I think if I was like probably fit, then I wouldn't care. But growing up, like, and I'm used to it as well. Like I need to have. It's like a woman without a bra on. Like I feel like I need to be like
You like so
together.
Yeah,
need to be secure.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially like at church, if I ever had to sing, bro, I gotta put a beater on. Like you just feel
that's
more
real.
secure in your clothes.
If I don't have one, I feel like my butt crack is showing the whole time.
Can't stand that.
Yeah,
either.
because so do y'all tuck y'all beaters in?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Okay,
For
all
that
right.
reason, for that reason.
Okay,
Like, no,
okay.
I don't
yeah,
tuck it in
ain't
my
about to be-
drawers, but I do
No one does that.
No. Some people do so it don't rise. Some people do because their beaters rise up. I'm not doing it.
So you putting your beater in your drawers.
Some niggas do
with
it.
your genitals in your
Well,
crack.
you have seen this before, clearly.
Yeah, but Dre, who got on a beater that long that it's down at your balls? That's a dress. At this point, whose gown do you have on?
It's a jersey dress.
At this point, nigga, you about to go stomping in my Air Force Ones at that nigga. What's going on? No, but I'm a firm believer in that and t-shirts, especially like when we wear like white dress shirts. Like I just can't. I'm mad that we have to buy so many of them because of
Yeah,
that
oh yeah,
underneath
because
it.
it's over like 2 services.
Man, especially
Two-
when we was in school. Like I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to hate wearing white polos.
Yep.
Cause nigga, my mama wasn't buying no t-shirts. She
One
was from the
school I
West
was
Side.
at, one school I was at, we had yellow shirts, and so I guess that helped because
Now we walk around pissy.
I mean you can't see the pit stain because
I mean,
Anyway,
Even-
back to
do they
the
even do
dude
yellow?
wipes.
Do they do yellow shirts anymore? That's
K,
cool.
K,
I forget.
I
I think
said
I think I was
school.
Academy of Oak Park. We was wearing yellow and brown.
Brown, yeah. It's another school.
Tragic.
I know, right?
What's the school that all of the smart kids used to go to? The elementary school. It's on the west side, like off of 96-ish. It was a popular school that my mom was trying to get me to go to too. It's not like St. Cecilia or something like that.
Detroit Edison.
Yeah, but it had another name, didn't it?
That was a real guess.
Oh yeah, because I have no idea.
guessing.
I was
So
I
if
was
that-
in the
if that's close,
suburbs.
I'm surprised.
It was a
It doesn't
popular
matter.
school, but
It
they used to
doesn't
wear
matter.
those colors. Are you crazy?
It doesn't. You can't think of it. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. And I'm like,
It doesn't
are
fucking
you-
matter.
But yeah, dude wipes for the win, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, for the win. So, because I saw this post and like the dude was like trying to climb. I'm about to go
I
find
saw
the
it.
post.
That's great. I saw it today.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet I'm about to read it off because it just was just like, you
Y'all
are.
gotta stop making fun of people or talking about people for being clean. That's
Listen,
what we're supposed to
just
be doing.
because you, and the thing is, I understand that a lot of people just don't know, right? Like,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you just and you don't. If you
sure.
you can't, I can't be mad at you for not knowing, but at the same time, at some point, you got to start looking and be like, my ass always be itching.
Or you got a streak in your drawers, nigga.
Like
Itchy is
that's not an issue for you. Like you don't just sit there and be like, this itch in my ass is bothering me.
No,
Like,
because
gotta go.
some men got a phobia of it because they think it's gay. Like some niggas don't wash in between their butt cheeks.
we talked about that
No,
the first
wash.
episode.
That's
Wash.
weird. Nigga,
Wash
get
it,
the
bro.
wash.
Nobody is looking at you, bro. But we smell you though. We do smell
And
you.
the chances are you got hair down there. So you got doo-doo particles on them pieces of hair because you
Mighty
don't want
God.
or you got tissue particles
Mighty
because you
God.
wiping. Just please get a dude wipe.
This post says, I don't know why, but I just can't F with nothing like this as a man. I hate when people say as a man. You speaking for all of us, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Wiping with a wet wipe like you a big baby. Laughing my ass off. Man, just get some tissue. I don't know who the dude was, but I just screenshotted it. But yeah, I hear that though. Like dudes be like, oh no, I'm not using it. And it's like I guess you just not aware. You're not aware that your cheeks is stuck together at this point because
I can't imagine. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
I take my time in the shower.
Yep.
I take my time.
And I
Get
layer
everything
oils on.
twice at least.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, you know.
What type of soap y'all use? Y'all use the peppermint?
use
I
Dove.
stopped using. You talking about Dr. Bronner's?
You don't like it?
I used Dr. Bronner's and I felt like it was a peppermint in my ass.
Jayla, I have no.
We gonna go Dove for the win.
So yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but I layer mine. I do the first wash is with the peppermint. The second one is with Dove, and then I got this milk thing bar of soap from Value City that I like that just makes my skin smooth. But I exfoliate too. I don't play that.
Yeah,
I
no,
do not
so
play
yeah,
that.
I exfoliate as well. I use
Get the dead skin
I
off.
use Dial just because of my sensitive skin.
I use
Gotcha.
Dove sometimes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and it works well for me. And I definitely exfoliate. I just kind of recently started doing it. But yeah, fellas, like get your hygiene game up. Like it's important. Like don't no woman want to be around you and like come on, like back in the day, all men had that musk on them.
Nah, that ain't it. No,
That's not
that ain't-
it.
that
Like
ain't it no more.
I'm sorry, like we not in Jesus'
I don't wanna
day.
smell that.
Y'all think Jesus was musty?
I know he was. As many miracles he was doing, all that virtue leaving his body.
That's energy.
What a funky God we serve. I'm playing. Lord, forgive me. I know y'all was thinking. The one with the issue of blood, you
She got to them feet. She touched him in his garment and was like,
You know she was thinking.
I only need one touch. That's it.
that's it.
I'm not even going to touch
And
you.
I'm outta here.
I'm going to just get the little hem, the little string attached to your...
That's it.
Man,
Jesus.
I know they was funky. Lazarus died and was in there for 3 days. Rigor mortis, that nigga stank.
Oh yeah, he stank.
I just know when they
And
rolled
I
that
know
tomb
they
back.
had like ways to like freshen like yourselves back
Did
in
they?
those times, but nothing like how we have now. Yeah, they use
They
probably
had,
like
frankincense and myrrh and all
yeah,
of
they
that,
use
that
natural
used to come with
stuff,
perfumes.
different things like that that they.
Remember old girl poured the perfume on Jesus' feet? Remember she washed his hair?
You said it like I was there, nigga.
But you know, like when you dirty and you put like scents on, it make it worse.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
like amped up the funk, and this is not in a good way,
And y'all not gonna
musicians.
Hey, never mind.
To the 5.
Never mind.
To the 5, to the 4, boom, 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 boom.
That's a real
Ba-da-dum.
thing, though. Like even before I play, I re up. Like when I get done, I re up
Oh, because we know when Buddy there.
for sure.
Oh yeah, like
It's
I want
like
you.
a
I want
real
you.
clean linen smell.
For sure.
You gonna
I'm
know.
like, where you at? I
For sure.
don't see
You
that
gonna
nigga.
know. You don't see me, but you gonna smell me.
Yep.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't know,
Yep.
man.
Because
And
it,
then you gonna tell me like, oh, you smell good. That's I be needing that.
That's the best compliment I
Yeah.
could ever receive.
absolutely.
Forget
That-
how I sung. Can you
That
smell me?
and you look tall today. Like what? What? Thank you so much. You just
Did you
made
get
my
taller?
entire day.
Like, yes, I did.
You
I'm
you
tired
look
of
a little.
I'm tired of that.
Either you got a haircut or you look a little taller today.
Right.
I started lying. I got my knees done. They were like, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just got a knee
That's
implant.
that's some.
Extend the knee. Thanks.
Extend.
Because I be looking like, I know I ain't grow. Like, what are y'all talking about? Did you get talk? No. Like,
No, I did. I just accepted, and you know,
thanks.
maybe I might.
You know.
Or like, what if that was just a really good, like they say, oh, you look like you tall today. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. Then they start telling people like, yeah, Draylon look tall today. Now it's a rumor going around that Draylon is getting
He had a
taller.
growth spurt out of nowhere.
At 32, they're like, this nigga getting taller.
the police.
Now everybody going around talking like, it probably won't last
you
long
doing,
because
bro?
you're going to see me eventually on social media. And I'm like, nah, it's the same.
What you doing to get taller, bro?
Doing my knee ups.
Right, stand out of people's business.
Staying out of people's business.
Y'all the ones getting shorter because you in my business.
Mighty God, do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, y'all had a very crazy experience this week, y'all.
Okay.
It's been so much going on.
Too
And I
much.
just been like, is this real? So I found out that, I was kind of telling y'all earlier, I had I had got a call that there was a Baptist council meeting concerning, me going down to the church in Atlanta. And there was another conversation about me expressing how I felt about my experience about going to the church. Again, of course, everybody knows that the church is predominantly a church that promotes the homosexual lifestyle. But my intentions on going wasn't to go down there and be a part of nothing, be sleeping with nobody, do nothing like that. I didn't have a conviction not to go. I prayed about it. I sat with God on it. Like, yeah, I know what's going to come with it, but I just didn't have that push not to go. Man, I went down there, and I'm going to keep saying it, I really experienced God in a different way. Because people were not in the church judging each other, worried about the next person. Yeah, every set of people has their own set of issues, but my experience was totally different going because everybody just came ready to worship God. So I was able to experience him in a different way because nobody was worried about the next person. It just kind of blew my mind that would be the topic of conversation, but I was telling Dre, I was sitting with Janice yesterday when we went to the concert, and her and my friends was kind of like, we can't believe you so calm. And I had to keep telling them, like, I have no reason not to be calm. When you really know who you are and what you're called to do, and you're called and you're different, you can't get mad when everybody don't understand your decisions. If anybody was that concerned with what I did, first of all, you can always call me. Or second
Which
of all,
they didn't.
Or just take it up with God. Like I
Which
can't,
they probably didn't do that
and
either.
They probably won't. But again,
Oh, for two.
everybody just needs to really reevaluate this Christian thing that we're doing. Like, me going, how did that affect you or your church?
What it does is it exposes. So here's my thing. If you were in a space and then you leave that space and you leave other spaces and then you go to another space and you say, I really experienced God there, and it doesn't look like the spaces that you've been in, that's a shot to their ego. So they nobody, they can't take it when you go somewhere like, because it doesn't look like a, smell like a, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the optics. And while that place may be affirming to the LGBTQ community, the people over here sleeping with their deacons' wives and, you know, messing with
Right,
little
different
kids.
stuff like that,
But we just not, we don't talk about that. We just fine to go sing at those churches.
But
You
it's
know what I'm
but it's
saying?
when they see the other stuff,
Yeah.
it's like it's a total different
People
thing.
have been conditioned, bro, to put one sin above the other.
Yeah. And this is a clear case of it. But I really just choose to love people, bro. Like, I'm not about to sit here and like try to blast nobody. I mean, I'm only talking about it now for somebody who may have dealt with this type of ridicule and maybe you spazzed out. I'm not doing that because I need to be you reminded me of that today, Dre. I have to be an example for the next person who may be invited. My thing is, I'm not about to go back and forth with y'all. Jamal Bryant preached. Jamal Bryant's wife preached. Anita Wilson has gone. I believe CeCe Winans has gone. It was a lot of different influencers and well-known preachers that went. Y'all not knocking Jamal Bryant door down and he got y'all boycotting against Target, but him and his wife both went to preach. And versus y'all discussing what the city needs in y'all council meeting.
Or getting people to Christ,
Man, I'm the topic of discussion. So it's
saving
just like,
souls.
we got to figure it out, y'all. I've experienced God in our recording sessions. Like, his experiencing him is not restricted to the building. Like us breaking down scriptures and writing lyrics to songs.
Like,
I've
how do
encountered
y'all
him
say?
even more in there?
How do y'all say? Is there anything too hard for God? But then when somebody says, "I'm in a place where you don't deem to be the place where God resides," is saying, "Well, God can't show up." But I thought you said there's nothing too hard for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if God is limitless, then why are we limiting him to just these certain spaces and saying, "Oh, he can't reside there because X, Y, and Z"? Well, then he can't reside in your marriage because y'all got issues going on over there, and he can't reside over here in your church because you're extorting the money and taking the money from the members and X, Y, and Z. Like, it's issues everywhere. So instead of talking about that, how can we build one another up? And they're not gonna have those type of conversations. So I'm glad that you are taking the peace route, the route that God will want you to take. And it's just like, I know what I stand on. I know what God has convicted me of and has not convicted me of.
Because if he would have convicted me, I wouldn't have went. I want y'all to hear me very clear.
And
if
it's
he
not-
would have said,
it's none of their
"Nah,
business,
go,"
though, bro.
Yeah, but it's just still the principle. If he would have told me not to go,
Yeah.
I would have respectfully declined it.
And that trumps everything and everybody
Yeah.
after that.
But I can't. I'm not about to argue with y'all when I have my own relationship with the Lord. And the amount of respectfully, the amount of money that I made, no church in Detroit has ever taken care of me like that.
Mighty God.
So I don't really, But I love my city. I ain't bashing the church, nigga. I love church. I can't wait to find a new church home, a new pastor, all of that. But I will not tolerate disrespect or any type of slander because I don't want to do it to y'all. Like, y'all hold an important office to people. If I go around slandering you, I'm not just affecting you, I'm affecting your members. I'm sowing seeds in your members' mind that will cause them to run away from you where you really may be offering them hope.
But sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you got to expose people.
Yeah, but
And
in
I
the
and
end,
I don't and I'm
but
not.
they
even-
throw that label on you. Like,
I know, because I'm
know
not
what I'm
that type
saying?
of person that feels like you need to just expose people's business. What I'm saying is expose the spirit. Don't, not necessarily the person,
Got
but
you.
expose the spirit, the stuff that's going on. We need to call out because if we don't, it's going to continue.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
I'll never
That's
be
it.
mad at Monique because now I get it, which is why I'm kind of like caught in
Your
between.
references is out of this world. Because
No, because
what?
Monique,
about that?
Monique.
What
I
you mean by
mean,
that,
we dogged her and laughed at her about the Will Packer stuff and the stuff with
Oh.
Tyler Perry and Oprah. But the only thing that she was trying to fight for was equality and not be mistreated.
Got you.
But if I start hollering out, y'all mistreating
Names,
me, then
yeah.
I'll be labeled as the worship leader that's scoring, and I don't want that. But y'all gonna stop playing with me though,
Yeah.
because then it's not fair to me that I have to carry that type of weight because of your opinion. Like, nigga.
Okay, let me ask you this. What's the line for you between I care about you, your soul, boom, boom, and I just feel like judging you. Like, what do you feel like is the determining factor if someone does approach you or has an opinion that they want to share with you? How do you feel you're able to separate between, okay, they just...
Oh no, I can hear them out clearly, because again, sometimes people's opinions and how they think can be based off of ignorance. If you've never had a conversation with me to understand who Kevin Stewart is or why I went, you're basically going off of a flyer and a live that I posted that said we need to stop lying.
And not getting the full story.
Right. So I definitely don't mind having a conversation or explaining anything, but I don't think it's a thing of judgment. I think some people are just ignorant. And I'm using the word ignorant because that means the lack of knowledge. You may not have the full understanding, but you'll never get the understanding if y'all talking to everybody but me. But at this point, I don't even want to talk. Because y'all done came up with your own assumption.
So
And
run with it. Run with
Yeah.
it. Run with it.
But I want y'all to hear me very clear. I'm not bashing the church. I love the church. I just think some of the people that are over some of the facilities, they're not nice. And I'm using that versus me.
Unfortunately, church is a place where a lot of people who are insecure or like power or, they run there, or they want to feel good about themselves, so they'll go to church every Sunday. That makes them feel like a good person. But you haven't done the internal work.
Yeah.
There's no accountability being taken. So you see a lot of those people in church because it's a good place to hide. You don't see people's truths in church. You don't. It's taboo. We don't talk about what you deal with. We just, we kind of just run by this playbook. This is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And so... because people aren't working on themselves, you got a lot of meanies. You got a lot of mean girls, and whether they guys or girls, you got a lot of people who are just jerks. They assholes. And, I mean, they're not just in the church. We know that they're everywhere. But unfortunately, when people go to church for a specific reason and still got to deal with the same bullshit that they got to deal with other places, I don't have to be here. Especially if God is not requiring it, but this is something that I want. Fellowship and community, and then this is how we operate. Bet I just create my own community.
It's working so far. So.
Huh? But anyway,
Let's tell the world, guys. Shameless plug.
TCW.
Coming soon.
so Kev, you released a single recently.
Be all right.
Be all right.
Yup.
And if y'all didn't know, Buddy produced it.
Yep.
Did you write on it as well?
Heck yeah, you did.
Okay.
And that's our process has been back and forth. This has been like a tennis match between us. It's like, what you think about this? Okay. What you think about this? Okay. What you think about? It's been, it's been both of us.
That's a good relationship, a good working relationship to have. I feel like you get so much accomplished.
Heck yeah.
Because y'all been working, because that's not the only song y'all obviously worked on. I've heard some other stuff, and then
It's been 3 years we've kind of been working. Is it 2 years?
It's two.
2.
Yeah.
and you getting ready to release something else,
Yeah.
right?
I finished the vocals, so we just
Okay.
getting everything else in order. But
Gotcha.
I'm really excited about it. But working with Buddy, his process is just, I find more peace in the studio working with Buddy.
That's good.
And it's a very safe place.
That's good. I was about to say it's safe. That's good. That's
I don't
good.
feel judged in any way, and I think that's the other great attribute about being friends with Buddy and him being my producer. I've been able to share my personal experiences with Buddy, and it's like, all right, bro, like let's keep pushing, let's keep working, let's go in this direction.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have that, so it's not like I'm talking to a brick wall. I can actually say, bro, I'm having a horrible day today, or this is going on. This is kind of what I want to say or how I want to word it, and it's almost like all in one with Buddy. Like you got a writer, you got the producer, you got the arranger, but it's like I got a brother and a friend too. So the working chemistry is easy because it's like I don't have to come in the studio and worry or be fake. Like I get to come in as 100% myself, and me and this nigga get in there and we get to work.
That's when you get the best work done.
Heck shit.
So, Buddy, how did it start for you, like musically? Because you play drums, but I mean, you play more than drums, right? You play keys, right? You don't play keys at all?
I can play keys enough to produce.
Gotcha. That's fair.
To finish
That's
the
fair.
song that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if not, it's like, hey, yo, can you, it's
Yeah.
what I hear, but can you do it better?
Got you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got
Stuff
you.
like that. But it started... How do I want to tell
You can tell the
story?
truth. Just tell the truth.
Okay, we
don't.
gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't try to
it
don't try to
started-
sweeten it up. Like you're like, well, it actually started when I was 12. No, nigga, it started when you was 3.
No. I always wanted to be a producer, right?
Okay.
But drums was just always my go-to,
Yeah.
right? I go on tour, and I'm realizing.
Yeah,
oh,
don't
my
run
fault.
past
Don't
that.
run past
Thank you.
that.
I'll go on tour with Jeezy.
What?
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure,
know
for
this.
sure. I was about 19.
Really?
Yeah, fresh out of high school. So I went on tour with Jeezy, and I just started realizing like people aren't just doing one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you do this, you do that. No.
Yeah.
And it was a guy. It was called the Influence of Music Tour.
Okay.
Jeezy was the co-headliner. Wiz was the headliner. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa. And his drummer at the time was Boots Green. Boots at the time, he's a drummer, but he had his own music. So
Gotcha.
he showing me all this stuff on boom. He like, I make music too. I'm like, but you play drums. Like, you can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Wow.
young
'Cause-
now.
Yeah, because you don't know what you
I
don't know. Yeah.
Right. So he's showing me stuff. He got apps and stuff. I'm like, bro, this dude crazy.
Yeah.
So I get back to the city. I'm like, I gotta do more. Like something has to. I can't just be a drummer. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit at
You'll
home.
get lost in the sauce.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And then it also came from me like, I'm going walking you through the steps. Me being tired of sitting at home waiting for someone to call me.
Wow, that's so good.
Like, I hope this person got to show this. Like, if they don't, then what?
You got to build your own table.
For sure. So it came from that. It came from being heartbroken, going through my own love journey and just figuring it out. And then I got to a point where it's like, I have to release all of this. I'm not
Gotcha.
a big talker.
Got you.
You know, but it was like, I have to find a way to.
Our outlet.
Yeah,
And
for
music was
sure.
that for sure.
For sure. So then it's like, let's just get in the studio and just keep getting better. And then.
Wow.
But how did you even develop your mindset when it comes to writing? If I could take a chunk of your brain and place it in mine,
I appreciate that, bro.
I would. But
I
like,
appreciate
how?
that.
So even like developing your craft the way that you have, like, how did you like develop your ear for writing or your mindset?
People just being willing to give me the game. I mean, just sitting there and just listening, not talking so much, and just,
Yeah.
what do I need to do? I want to be good. You know, here's a song I wrote. What can I do to, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom.
That's a good mentality to
For
have.
sure.
Because a lot of people think they just arrived immediately.
oh, for yeah.
That's
Yeah,
scary.
you don't
though.
grow.
I would
And then a lot of
feel
a lot of
that.
people don't grow because they don't want to listen as well. Like I can sit in a session and not do anything,
Yeah.
and just learn from like
Yeah.
sitting in a street. Shout out Slate. He's been, you know, one of my influences from, you know, the jump. It was
For
me.
sure.
I think I started with me, him, and Jody.
Okay.
And that was like the catalyst of, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then we all kind of just pushed each other. He pushed us, and then me and her, we gained like a synergy to where we would push each other, and we grew together. Then me and Slate just kept working. He kept pushing me, and it just kept going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? I never looked back.
That's
what's up.
crazy.
Yeah.
So, influences musically.
Number one is Eric Rainman Gaston. Everything
Who?
music. Eric Rainman Gaston. That's my uncle.
Oh, because I was about to say that name. Stop.
Oh, I had to say the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah,
I got
Eric
you. 'Cause I'm
Rainman
like, why does
Gaston
that
for
sound
sure.
familiar? Got
Okay.
you.
Everything musically comes from him.
Really?
From drumline, marching band, drum set, music director,
Okay.
programming. Like that all comes from him.
Gotcha.
Literally.
You
Like,
said that's your
he's-
uncle?
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy because I had played Be All Right at the studio for Miss Shirley, not knowing that was his uncle. He said, well, man, who produced that? I said, you know, a gentleman named Buddy Brown. He's like, nigga, that's my nephew.
No, for sure.
Like,
He called me after that, like, I just
You
heard
produced
some-
this?
Yeah, for sure, like that.
nigga, I be proud to play
Yeah.
my records,
No,
nigga. 'cause
No,
I'm
you,
like,
you
just don't-
produced the snot out of that song. It's
Thank you, bro.
it's such a great song. It takes you so many different places. Like some songs are just here, but it's like peaks and valleys. It's all of that stuff. Like I feel like that's what is missing in a lot of music. I understand that all music doesn't need everything, but sometimes you miss things that have a little bit more substance versus things
sure.
that are very more so commercial. Because that watered down stuff, people get accustomed to it, and that's what we're experiencing now. Is
Absolutely.
people just used to the low grade quality anything. That's why even when we do this podcast, like I want the best quality I can get because I'm tired of just the low quality stuff. Like that's just not me. And so that's probably why we connect the way we do. It's just like we want the best that we can
Yeah,
produce.
absolutely.
and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, figuring out how
Yeah.
to make something better, like the next round. Like, well, how do we do this, or how do we approach
Absolutely.
it?
Absolutely.
But talk to us about your. I got two questions.
Pick one.
No, I'm gonna talk about two.
No, just pick.
I'm playing with you, Dre.
I'm playing too. That was funny.
Talk to us from the perspective of Buddy the MD, because I remember
And what is an MD for the people that don't know?
a musical director.
Music director. So what is that job?
Yeah, it's because I've done shows with Buddy with Janice, and I've seen this nigga put a mean show together. So where do you mentally go, even with designing what that show looks like musically?
What if he was like he did a line of coke or something like that to prepare? Like I wasn't ready for that answer.
We are gonna roll up though. That is gonna happen.
Hey,
We're gonna roll up.
that's
for
all right.
Sure. We gonna get
He said step one.
step one, roll up.
He said hygiene. Then we got
Yeah, come on.
The Snoop Dogg effect.
huh?
But
The Snoop Dogg
just
effect.
talk a little bit about how because I'm telling you, I've seen you do stuff, and I'm like, how did you come up with
I
that?
think it starts with like the aggression.
Okay.
How aggressive do I want this artist to come across on stage? Like, how aggressive do I want this sound to be?
Got
And once
you.
I figure out how aggressive we need to be on stage or mentally,
Yeah.
of course, then I can go and say, okay, let me arrange this. Let's start here. Let's do this.
It's like a theme.
For sure, absolutely.
Got you.
And then how do I want to start? Okay, we're gonna do this, but usually most of my shows start up here, and I want to go straight across, and then jump down and go straight back up.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Are you a visual person?
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Got
For
you.
sure. Yeah.
And to be a visual person, then do something like music is so cool because it's like you can see the music, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like you can see the music, so I think that's really really dope. You how did you get on tour with Jeezy? Oh wait, you had another question.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about ask about your first EP, Sundresses and Lemonade. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Talk
I did
talk
that.
about
Okay,
the process of how you even got there.
That was my very, very first ever project of me doing it, like in terms of like people hear my voice.
Because it shocked us.
For sure. It shocked me too.
I was
But
like,
shout out to my homie Frank F3. He was trying to find his voice as well. And then I had played him some tracks and some stuff I was doing. He's like, bro, I want to work with you. Boom, boom. So one day I was working. He pulled up at the stool. And I was making some beat. And then I started like writing it too. He's like, bro, you write too? Like, boom, boom.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
a master like writer
thank
for
you,
sure.
bro.
so he can
Thank
do a
you.
master class
Thank you.
Yeah.
on that. But go on.
And it just kind of was like, we did it. And he kind of gave me, not the confidence, but the, like, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
even if you know what I'm saying, even if it's not what you want it to be, it's okay. Like, do it. You step out your comfort zone and do something new, try something new. And I felt like I was at that point, again, like I said, like, something needs to be added onto this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, what else? Like, okay, I'm a drummer, I'm an MD now.
And so
let's
you
add-
stepped into that artistry lane.
Exactly. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
no.
So
Well, that's
it kind of
a
just started
dope
right there.
Progression though, like really, actually hearing you talk about it is like you've actually like really paved your own way. Like
For sure.
tour, branching into artistry, working
To
with
start
Journeys, and
there,
it's like,
to start
dude,
there, like,
yeah.
how did you end up getting a call to do Jeezy?
So, you guys on a lot of good questions.
I'm good
A
at
lot of
this.
good questions.
Are you
Okay.
crazy?
Because a lot of my stories have like backstories of if I didn't do this at this point, I would have never been able to do this at this point.
Okay,
and then
let's
that
talk
would've
about
never
that.
happened. So let's say like I'm 16, right? There's a gentleman by the name of Kern Brantley. He's the OG for like all
Didn't
the
he play for
musicians.
Beyonce?
Absolutely. He's in town. He's my uncle's mentor at this time, right? He sent my uncle out on his first tour with Fabulous.
Wow.
So touring runs in the blood. Okay.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's in town. My uncle's like, I want you to play in front of him. You got to play in front of him just to show that you can play. I'm about six, like I said, I'm 16 at this time. So I'm like, okay, cool. But he's at a club. So my uncle's like, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to bring you through the back. You're going to sit in the corner. And then when I tell you to come up, you come up, play, and then you go back outside.
Remember earlier I told you I follow the rules. Like I would have been too nervous. I wouldn't have did it.
He don't follow no rules at all.
This sounds like a
He's
movie.
I
Like
know.
a
It is
biopic.
though. I swear it is though. So we get in there. It's a song. He like, you know this song? Yeah, I know it. Come on. we playing. So he looking at me. He looking at me like, who's this little boy about to get up here and ruin the night? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Eric, get back on the drums. I play, and he like, play another song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Play another song. Okay, cool. So we get through that.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the night, man, you sound really good. Blah 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 blah. Fast forward 2 years later, after that, he has a clinic that he's doing at Sweetwater for
okay.
Lewitt mics. I think I'm saying that the right way, right?
Okay.
And he needed somebody to go with him. He said, "What about your uncle? What about your nephew? Like, can he do it? You think he'll be straight? Boom, boom." Not at this point. It's like my first time traveling
Got you.
to play, right? So I'm super nervous. We go, I kill it, come back.
Mm-hmm.
That summer, Jeezy calling him, but he like, I need some younger faces. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So because I had already did that,
Yeah.
what you call it with him, he like, oh, I got the perfect person, and not just because I did it, because I handled it well.
Right.
I knew the music.
That's
I showed up.
Talk
before
about
them.
it, bro. Talk
You know
about
what
it, bro.
I'm
That's
saying? Like,
musicianship.
All of that, for sure,
Yeah.
and it means a lot.
It's more than just like killing and like your feels and
sure.
shedding and all of that stuff.
For
Like,
sure.
did you study the music? Are you actually playing with the music once you versus what you just decide to play? Are you showing up on time? Like, are you kind?
Yeah.
All of that stuff. So yeah, no, I think that's a big reason as to why I think a lot of people, like even Kev talks about it.
'Cause you gotta have integrity. Your
yeah.
integrity and character is everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
So no.
Thank you, bro. It's so simple. People don't get that. Like, it's so simple. If you just lock in on those things and just handling every situation how you're supposed to,
Yep.
Yeah.
you don't get where you're supposed to go.
And just being nice. I think
Mm-hmm.
we're losing the art of just being kind to people.
Because they feel like everything is transactional. So if I can only be nice if I'm getting something, you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? No, you can actually just be fucking nice. Like you can just
Yeah.
smile. You can actually just ask someone about their day without it being somebody that can bring you up. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you the person to bring somebody up. So, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, you mentioned your influence. So you mentioned your uncle.
Oh, my uncle, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Slate,
Okay.
for sure. Slate is definitely. You need that person in your life to say, like he was saying, that sucks.
Absolutely.
That sucks. It's not good.
Absolutely.
Please say
Slate
it.
was that person. Like,
Yeah.
that ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
And then he would also tell me how to change certain stuff. Instead of saying like it's not it at all, he would say, you got a good part right here, you got a good part right there, you just got to figure this out, you got to figure that out. He just really took the time.
Got
He
you.
gave you
And
the
he
solution.
also, yeah, absolute, and
Yeah.
helped me, and he gave me a place to get better.
Got you.
Like, you want to come to the studio, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even got to be up there. Like, just go, just let me know you're there, and you can stay as long as you want. I was spending nights, like nights, consecutive nights, had clothes with me in my car and washing up in the bathroom because I'm like, I don't want to go home. I want to get it right. I
Yeah,
wanna
you
get better.
were like in it for real.
No, for sure.
And
I
still
kinda
are,
just made
yeah.
that my mind up for real. Like, this is what it is. I'm
Wow.
gonna chase this.
But it's
Wow.
paying
Going
off.
in.
I mean,
Bro, I'm telling you, like,
Respectfully.
I'm glad that I got you on a podcast. When I got you on a podcast, so when it blow up even more than what it has already, like I'm gonna be like, bro, you got to come back so you can talk
Easy.
about the journey.
Easy. Come back all the
and
time.
respectfully, y'all changing the face of R&B, in my opinion, in Detroit.
Thank you.
I
bro.
didn't
That
really
mean
know
lot.
a lot about the R&B scene in our city.
Yeah.
Until I started hanging around you and Janice.
Mm.
And then I got familiar with like the Natasias, what's the guy, B3? L3? L3, he's another R&B
Eazy-E?
artist. No, L3. His daddy a pastor, Charles Lester's son.
Oh, C3.
There you go.
C3.
Sorry,
It was
sorry,
one of
bro.
them letters
C3,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
number
yeah.
He's
3.
dope.
My dog.
So I've
Shout
been
out C3,
able
bro.
to like really
Very talented.
see a lot of different people, but respectfully, your sound is very like fresh. It's almost like you're not from here. Because that's how I felt even
okay.
going to do Yes. I needed to go outside of my city to get a different sound.
Because you'll find yourself kind of just mixed with everybody else if you sound like everybody
For
else.
sure.
So it's
sure.
yeah, it's definitely like
But
good
none
too.
of his records sound the same.
Yeah.
None of Buddy's records sound the same. I think you're working on Janice's record and mine,
Yeah.
and nothing sounds the same.
I'm very anal about that.
Oh,
I
bro.
will sit. I mean, I've been doing that to my album, but I'm sitting there listening to it day after day after day. Like,
What could I do?
is it too close to the last record I just made? Is this artist too close to where I'm going with this artist? Where I'm
Do
going
you
with this
think
artist?
that because I know that I'm very analytical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that sometimes will cause us to prolong what we're doing, right? So you'll be like, I'm gonna just sit with it. I don't know if it's ready yet, when it should have came out like 6 months ago. And then you could have been on to the next thing. You know, I think
Bruh.
I think sometimes like being a perfectionist, I know I'm speaking personally. Being a perfectionist will cause you to miss out on like, imagine if you would have been like, I don't know if I'm 16, I can't go in this club, or I don't know, I'm nervous, all these adults, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like
sure.
sometimes we kind of talk ourselves out of it, and then if you would have just did it then, and I'm not saying it's your situation because that's your project, that's your art, but do you feel like that sometimes?
Absolute.
Okay.
Absolutely. While you were just saying it, I'm like, that's something I still struggle with. Like, if there was something that I struggle with, it's that.
Yeah.
Like, I can put this out, but let me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying? Maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
feel it.
But it's kind of 50-50 because I have felt that way, and then I have experienced waiting and taking my time, and that was the right decision.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I didn't hear this 2 months ago, but now I
Got
hear
you.
it now.
Got you.
Or I might come back and I might change the whole thing, and it makes more sense now. If I would
That's
have
true.
released it then, it was like, it didn't
That's
hit
the
as
balance,
much,
I guess,
you know?
of being an artist, because like nobody can tell you when it's ready. You have to know when it's ready. It has to be here.
Yeah.
And
Swear
so
for God.
sometimes I think our mind or the way we think will overshadow what we feel. And so
sure.
we feel like it's ready, but we thinking too much about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think about that a lot of times. I think this podcast kind of made me think about that because I can't just sit back. Like, you just got to go. This was a 4-year delay. Like, I was supposed to start this during the pandemic, like in 2020, and it's like, bro, where could we have been if I would have started then? But at the same time, I think about it, I wasn't in the same space, and I know I'm not in the same space I was
Exactly.
in during that time. And then it probably would have been something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting how that stuff works, like how you and God have to like work together.
The show's about to
Bruh.
go there because
Bruh.
a lot of people don't know, we had already mixed and mastered the single. It was not supposed to be Alright.
No, it wasn't.
Supposed to be Tell the World.
And that was me.
Album artwork and everything.
That was me rushing.
No, I'm gonna say it was both of us because I was so. For me personally, I was so excited because I finally felt like I was becoming someone different as an artist that I wanted to hurry up and display it so that
Yeah,
they
I
can,
feel that.
y'all can get the image of changed Kevin out of your minds and embrace this person. But
It'd be
from
like, did you finally embrace this person fully?
I didn't, but I didn't know what was coming around the corner and why I needed Be Alright. Be Alright wasn't for y'all. Be
good.
Alright was for me.
That's good.
But even going back to like, bro, when we started working at Day Day's party at Top Golf, I had a whole conversation with him and said, God told me to work with you. Nobody else is going to do this album but you. And it seems like ever since then, everything started lining up. We did Tell the World. 3 months later, God said, don't put it out. 3 months later, before Trump's inauguration, he said, put Be Alright out. Put it out, and then that's how we got to where we at now. But respecting the process of where you are, like you were saying,
Yeah.
it's worth more than trying to rush to put it out. Because, again, there was some development that we all needed before
Before you could
doing
get to
what
that
you're
point.
doing now and you doing the podcast. If we would have did it in the immature state, then once we would have got the success too fast, we would have crumbled under the pressure of what else was
You would have
required.
mishandled all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, no,
Easily.
I definitely agree with that. I just always think about it because there's really no true way to know other than you just saying, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Like,
sure.
because if you don't say it, then it just doesn't happen. It's not like you can check a screen and see like, oh, I probably should have did it then. Like, you just don't know. So,
Yeah. And that's why kind of like how I said it was like 50-50 because when you was like, man, where could I be? Like that kind of does go with you starting this process of
Yeah.
making music of, dang, what if I started making music 2 years ago? Where would I be now?
right.
It works in that manner, but sometimes it don't work when you trying to release songs or trying to put out projects or, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just, you got to just kind of fill it out.
Yeah, and I think that's that relationship with yourself that I know that I'm regaining because I feel like I definitely lost myself, lost it, going through, like I've talked about this before, like church and different things like that, and my first marriage and divorce and all that stuff. Like I've been through some stuff where I do feel like it separated me from my core or my source, and so I feel like I'm just kind of getting back aligned in a lot of areas, and so that's why for those of you who've been probably watching me for a minute, you've seen so many changes within my life. But I mean, like I'm willing to display it, but I understand that life, that process, and we were talking about it earlier, like it's up and down, and that, so I think that it shows within the music. Like I was talking about your music, peaks and valleys, like it shows up there as well. So I'm glad that you could definitely stop by today and chop it up with us. So before we go, I want to talk just kind of like ask some random just music questions.
Good.
And Kev, if you could think of something, you could throw something out there too. Favorite album? You can give me top 3. Top 3 albums. Doesn't matter the genre.
And the ranking
Okay, I was just
don't,
about
the
to say
numbers
that.
don't matter. Just
Yep,
what are your
yeah.
top 3 albums?
Yep, in no order.
Ty Tribbett stand out,
Great
Absolutely.
album.
top to bottom. I agree.
Changed everybody's life.
My
For sure.
God, changed
For sure,
everybody's
bro.
life.
For sure, bro.
Imagine having the weight of an album where you changed a generation's life.
He did.
That's crazy work.
And not just how they view God as well.
Yeah,
Not only did he change music, he changed how we perceive who God is.
that's so
And
good.
He changed our relationship of how we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he really did, bro.
It's more like worship than it is kind of like, because a lot of that gospel was kind of like, "Oh Lord, make a way," and it's just
Yeah.
like that's all we gonna
and we
sing.
wasn't getting with that, if we being honest. We
Yeah.
wasn't getting with that until Ty showed up and he showed us a different
Yeah.
way to do it. It's like, oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
made you want to be different.
Yeah,
From
for
victory,
sure.
Ty
from victory
Tribbett,
on up.
Ty
He made you
Tribbett
wanna
was
be
the
different.
main reason why I started my group.
That makes sense.
Like I saw what he was doing, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it like that. Like that's fire.
But that's also when I'm working on an artist, right? I kind of like try to figure out who we're competing against.
Got you.
How are we gonna be competitive?
Uh-huh.
That standout record is like one of the records that stay in the back of my head when I am creating for Kevin.
Yeah.
It is like it gotta feel like that.
Yes.
It gotta feel like
It was
something
a feeling,
totally-
bro.
Even though we doing like studio right now, it's going to lead into a
Oh, all of
live.
that's gonna be live.
Yeah.
but it's all purposeful right now. How is this gonna translate? Okay, cool. Let's do it like that.
So that's when I write songs, I think of the performance. I think
sure.
live show. I don't think studio. Would prefer. I would do all live albums, honestly. But and I might just do a live album. Anyway. I always look in the future when I'm writing, when I'm kind of creating, because that is how people gonna really see it. That's how they gonna hear it. I plan to perform this. I plan to tour this. I plan to do whatever we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely think of that. Yeah. So stand out.
Graduation by Kanye.
Great
Okay.
album.
That is
Are these around the same year?
yes.
Cause Ty that came out in 2008.
Yeah. And
And
graduation was around here.
Okay.
Yep. I was in 8th grade when that came out for
Okay.
sure. So yeah, 2008.
When I was in high
That
school.
that album made me want to be a producer.
Mm.
Just period.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm like, bro, this junk is like it's good.
It's so good and innovative and just fresh.
for sure. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to be responsible for creating that music,
Mm-hmm.
for creating these eras and creating these memories for people. When they
Yeah.
hear it, it's like, dang, this take me back to when I was
In high school,
Exactly,
when I was,
you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
definitely that. And I'm going my third. I can't believe I haven't said Drake yet. I just don't know which one. Views. There it is. Views.
Okay.
That's the
Drake
one
views.
when he's sitting on top.
He's
of
sitting
the
on
thing.
top of
Yes.
the thing. Yeah.
Got you.
Yes, I think that's my favorite one. I don't know if that's his best one, but that is
That's
my
your
favorite.
yeah.
one.
That's your.
my
top-
one.
there's
like,
these are your top 3 albums.
yeah, that's
So stand out Ty Tribbett, Graduation Kanye, and Views Drake.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't heard Views all the way through, so I can't speak too much on it. But those first 2,
I just want to say you tripping.
yeah.
You gotta listen to Views.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to listen to it because
I'm gonna have to add it to the list
I
of
don't
things
even
I need
like-
to
I
listen
never
to
listened
and
to
or
his
watch because it's a
albums.
long list.
I just like his singles. Like to me, he don't miss like the music he puts out. They stick. Like
Yes,
Drake's songs
for sure.
stick to
Yes.
me.
But his albums are what stick more to me.
Okay, now if you're saying that, then I need to go listen.
Like his albums are why I'm an album type of person. I'd rather put out a project than a single, even though he's the single man.
Yeah.
But if you really listen to how cohesive, not just sonically, but like his lyrically, how cohesive each song is, it's like, bro,
It's a work of art.
You're writing this all together. You're not going in like you're writing this together. at
It's
the
like a
same
movie.
time, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Even his last album, I really like it that he released. He has songs that are responding to the one before. It's a response, and I'm like,
That's what we got to get back to is being super creative with how we're just putting the music out and giving it to not just putting the album, throwing some songs on it, but really making it make sense.
Absolutely.
I love albums that flow one song into the next song, like it's a good crossfade into something, or if it's a
Mary
skit.
Mary used to do that. Oh my
for sure,
God.
for sure.
Yeah,
Mary
I
Mary
love
has
stuff
the
like that.
best
Yeah.
that Warren Campbell
Yeah,
used to lay into their music. I used to be like, how in the heck are they mushing everything together like that? I think to me the best one was that second album. I know
Which
the first
was
one
that
was the first one was Thankful. I think the second one was I don't know if it was called Heaven.
Is that with Heaven on there?
Yeah, but even listening to the first album, Warren Campbell always made sure their albums, like the songs connected. The sound with God and Me, Get Up, all of that. It was like that radio transition, like every song. I was like, this nigga is crazy.
Can I
go ahead.
can I add another one?
Yeah.
My fourth one is this album that I'm about to release, and this is not like a shameless plug or nothing, but I've been sitting with it, and I'm like, nigga.
This is some of the stuff that you let's hear that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
I'm
you
like,
was
you
singing.
elevated,
I
like
was
you
like-
jumped up a couple of steps, like
Yeah.
I said, this nigga he doing runs and
You
stuff.
have
Like,
to.
what's
You
going
gotta
on?
feel it there, bro.
No,
If
for
you don't
sure.
feel it here, it's
So,
not gonna be
yeah.
out there.
y'all
Yeah.
gonna hear it soon. But that is like
What's the name of it? You got a name?
it's called
yet?
Mona Lisa. It's called Mona Lisa. There's 20 on there.
20. Yeah, Chris
It's been a
Brown.
minute.
Come
No,
on.
for sure. It's been
We're
a minute
getting
since
up
I've
out of
like
the way.
Yeah.
dropped music for me. I've been writing for everybody, or
Yeah,
but
producing
it's
all
like,
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
I'm
It's
about
time.
to lose it.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
So-
that sex tapes.
You gotta.
That was
Whoa.
a body of work.
Explain it.
The album.
All
Sex
right.
Tapes, Volume 1.
Let's talk about it. Cause
Volume
I was like,
one.
who's sex
Going back
tape?
up.
That was a body of work where I played that faithfully on repeat.
Thank you,
And
bro.
I was on it. And it was around the time that Buddy. So why don't we ever acknowledge issues? We did a whole R&B.
did.
I'm about to
EP.
say,
We did.
yo, yeah, yeah.
You were trying to go R&B. Man, he
I
was trying to
went
go R&B
R&B
at first. And I'm like,
Oh no, we're going
"You sure,
back.
You sure, Kevin?
After this album.
You sure?
After
But
this album, I'm going back because y'all done
issues did make way for to
where
the
we are
world.
now. Yeah. Because I did
Regardless
change.
of genre.
I
Very
did
true.
change after
Sound
that.
sonically.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So
And
I'm
it
appreciative
gave me a
of that one.
different perspective because Buddy made me sing R&B. I didn't sing like a gospel artist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you got to approach it differently. You got to go about
That
this,
would be
pick up
my
it
issue.
different.
Like I'm real old school, but I'm a little bit of church, and so sometimes I can't tell which one it is. But I know like a lot of this new R&B stuff. Like when I be singing it, I'll be like, bro, I don't fit. Like
let this nigga let him help you.
We gotta work. We
'Cause
definitely
he-
gotta
I
work.
can't wait.
Issues was probably that was probably the funnest record I've ever done. Because I was able to just reimagine myself and do something different. But again, that's a whole era to me of
That-
Buddy's production.
Yeah.
Like Sundresses and Lemonade, that was my first time being featured on an R&B project.
Yeah.
So, and we
that's
came to the
crazy 'cause I'm
house
like,
and did
there's
that.
only one person I know that can do this part, and it's Kevin.
And he coached me through it. And from that, I was kind of like, yeah, I think I need to work with this nigga.
Yeah,
Because I ain't never had nobody be like,
Because
no,
you
do it this
have
way.
you have the ear. I mean, and you don't necessarily. And I'm not saying either way, but you don't necessarily have to do R&B to do what the stuff that be in your head. But it is very much so R&B influenced.
Yeah.
So I get
sure.
why you would want to kind of like, cause sometimes you might want to say baby instead of Lord. Like I get it. Like, and it's nothing wrong with.
Glory to your name, baby.
If you don't know
Hallelujah,
that,
baby.
If you don't know where that came from,
I don't.
man.
It was like a trend on social media for a while.
We were. I'm gonna just tell the story. Forget it.
Okay.
We were at Sparkle. You remember when Sparkle was here?
Yes.
Okay, we were at that. What is it? The screening or cool? And it was like a concert before, right? I'm not gonna say who the singer was. But he was singing a song, and it was a gospel song, and he ended the song, "Hallelujah, baby," and everybody was just like, and that's been. If you know, you
God
know.
was like that too. He was like,
If you know, you know.
I would have lost it. Like, excuse
No,
me.
we've been dying for years off of that. I think I was still in high school when that happened. So yeah,
yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
it came out of nowhere. Like, hallelujah, baby.
Oh, yeah, I was okay.
Same key and everything.
That's gonna be my next single. Hallelujah, baby.
That's crazy.
But Kev, you got any last words? For
Yeah, if you got $100,000, give me your first 3 features that you would go get from anybody. If somebody gave you a budget of $100,000 for features, who are you going to spend that money
I
on?
wouldn't even spend that money on no features. But I am gonna answer your question.
Because I'm not either. I'm going to be like,
I would
I
not
got
spend
it.
none
Right,
of that
exactly.
on no
I'm
features.
paying for
Like,
hella marketing.
You'll
and
never see
promotion.
me again.
You feel me?
This
There's so
album
much
gonna
we
be
can do
in
with
y'all
that.
face
Yeah.
so much, y'all going to be pissed. But who, if you had a budget, like a big budget for features, who would you go and get?
Of course, Drake.
You think Drake is gonna be less than $100,000 for a feature?
He
Well, let's
might
take
be
the let's
right at 100,000.
Let's take the number off.
Take the number off. If
But, okay, Drake-
if somebody gave you a budget and said, go get you 3 features, who would you go get?
Oh, you saying like for a project?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
I'm
if your
thinking I got
project's
like
about to come
100,000
out-
for each person. Okay, that's
No,
different.
somebody
That's
just say,
different.
you got
Yeah.
a big budget for features, who you want to get?
Leon Thompson. I mean
Leon Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leon Thomas.
Because he's really dope.
I could hear him on your production. That'd be crazy.
feel me? Like-
That'd be crazy.
Give us a female. Any females you were going to get?
Right now. Ooh. That might be like Summer. No, SZA.
SZA for sure.
SZA.
Yeah.
SZA.
I kind of hear you doing something
SZA.
with Ari Lennox.
Sorry, I was just looking.
Because
Who?
Ari Lennox's voice is so different. I can kind of see you producing something for Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
She's a-
Absolutely, I can too.
So which one, SZA or Ari Lennox?
Oh,
SZA.
it's still
It's
SZA.
still-
Yeah,
Oh,
it's still
okay,
SZA.
okay,
No,
okay.
we still SZA.
No,
No,
that,
yeah.
that's a feature. Because whatever she's another artist to me that I feel like if she's featured on it, it's gonna be good.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Like she hasn't
Yeah.
failed me on features yet.
I would agree. So I gotta come by the studio. I just be like how you said, to
pull
just
up.
sit and just take it in, like, cause I be wanting to see people's process and all that stuff, ask questions. Yeah, so we
Absolutely, bro.
gonna link for sure.
We need to.
But yeah, with that being said, y'all, Buddy Brown's here with us here at the Dream Lab podcast. It's been episode 49. Chrissy B.
49.
I know, crazy
49.
word.
Love it.
Chrissy B, we miss you, girl. We'll see you next week for the season finale. Make sure that y'all subscribe, like, comment, all
I
that
need
stuff.
to pull up for that too.
For the
For the finale.
you gonna come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I got an idea. We're gonna talk about this offline. I got an idea.
All right, bet.
Oh yeah. All right,
Yeah,
we gotta
let's
go.
do it.
Bye.
Let's do
Y'all brush your teeth. Bye.
Please.
And use your wipes.
You should
And
do
deodorant.
all of
Do
it.
wipes, deodorant, not the gel.
Not the jail.
Never
Hell
the jail.
no.
We don't do the jail
Well,
no
you're
more.
going to jail if you put that shit on.